You know that feeling in the pit of your stomach? That low-level hum of anxiety that suggests no matter how well you plan, the ground could just drop out from under you at any second. History suggests you aren't wrong to feel that way. Think about the 2008 financial crisis. One day, the housing market is invincible. The next, the global economy is in freefall. Or consider the engineers with decades of experience who thought they had the safest jobs in the world, only to find their access badges deactivated on a random Tuesday. Why do the events that truly define our history and our personal lives always seem to catch us completely off guard? Welcome to The Last Read, where today we are unpacking Nassim Nicholas Taleb's groundbreaking book, The Black Swan. We aren't just summarizing a book today, we are dismantling your ability to trust experts, revealing why your financial advisor is likely using the wrong map, and showing you how to survive in a world governed by chaos. To understand why we are so bad at predicting the future, Taleb asks us to imagine a turkey. Picture a turkey on a friendly farm. For 1,000 days, the farmer feeds him, shelters him, and cares for him. Every single day of data confirms that the farmer is a benefactor and that life is safe. On day 1,000, the turkey's confidence is at an all-time high because he has the most statistical evidence to prove he is safe. But then comes day 1001, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. In a single afternoon, the turkey undergoes a catastrophic revision of belief. The event is a total surprise to the turkey, but it was entirely predictable to the butcher. We are all, in some way, that turkey. We rely on past data to predict the future, assuming that because a crash hasn't happened yet, it never will. Taleb calls the event that kills the turkey a black swan. And for an event to earn this title, it needs 3 specific attributes.
First, it is an outlier. Nothing in the past points to its possibility. Second, it carries an extreme impact. We're talking about events that rewrite history, like 9/11 or the rise of the internet. And third, and most dangerously, we engage in retrospective predictability. After the dust settles, we look back and say, oh, it was obvious, the signs were all there. This is the narrative fallacy. We are biologically hardwired to turn complex, messy facts into clean, logical stories to make ourselves feel safer. We fool ourselves into thinking the world is a structured game. Taleb argues that this happens because we confuse the map for the territory. We think we live in a world he calls mediocristan. This is the world of averages, like height or weight. If you had the heaviest person on Earth to a stadium of 1,000 people, the average weight barely changes. It's a safe, bell curve world. But we don't live there. We live in extremistan. In extremistan, one single event dominates everything. If you add Bill Gates' net worth to that same stadium of people, the average wealth skyrockets, and the individual wealth of the other 999 people becomes statistically irrelevant. Taleb warns that bankers, economists, and experts use models built for mediocristan to manage risks in extremistan. They treat the global economy like a casino with fixed rules and known odds. But real life isn't a casino. In a casino, you know exactly how many cards are in the deck. In real life, a tiger attacks the magician, or a pandemic shuts down the globe. These are risks that aren't in the models. This is the ludic fallacy, mistaking a game for reality.
We also fall victim to silent evidence. We study the millionaires and assume their habits, waking up early, taking risks, caused their success. We ignore the graveyard of failed entrepreneurs who did the exact same things but got hit by a black swan. We only see the survivors, so we assume survival is the norm. So, if we can't predict the future and the experts are blind, are we helpless? Absolutely not. Taleb proposes a solution, the barbell strategy. Imagine a barbell at the gym. Heavy weights on the ends, nothing in the middle. Taleb says you should structure your life and money the same way. Avoid the middle, because that's where the hidden risks are. That's the safe corporate job that vanishes in a merger. Instead, keep 85 to 90% of your assets in hyper-safe investments, cash, treasury bills, stuff that is bulletproof. Then take the remaining 10% and be hyper-aggressive. Bet on the impossible. Invest in things with unlimited upside. If the risky bets fail, you lose pennies. But if a positive black swan hits, you catch a windfall that changes your life. You stop trying to predict the snowstorm, and instead, you build a house that can withstand a blizzard. But Taleb hints at something even deeper than survival. He reminds us that wind extinguishes a candle and energizes fire. You don't want to just be a rock that survives the storm. You want to be the fire that gets stronger because of it. This is the concept of becoming anti-fragile, building a life that gains from disorder. Don't be the turkey. Don't wait for the butcher. Stop trusting the clean maps of the experts and start preparing for the messy reality of the territory. If you want to dive deeper into how to actually thrive on chaos, subscribe to the show, because in our next series, we are going to tackle Taleb's follow-up masterpiece, Anti-Fragile. Until then, remember, the goal isn't to eliminate fear, it's to eliminate fragility. Don't be the candle, be the fire.